brought to you by City National Bank, the official bank.
The guys you favor most from Fresno.
Well, I'm who's from Fresno?
The Lopez.
Tobias Harris catches up with it. Much bigger than Hart. Shoots over him and scores. They immediately. Hart brings it to Randall. Little up fake. Clippers stayed with it, but Randall did too. The left hand.
Yes.
Here's Austin Rivers. Wesley Johnson leaning, scoring, and getting fouled.
Well, I understand that this is a last game, but you still want to finish the right way.
Harris, bingo, 3 points.
And you don't want to be known as the guy that took him away from basketball.
Distracted him with dancing, huh? Lopez for 3, bingo. I'm here on the Clipper court. This court is different from the Laker court. Different hunk of wood.
Wow. Go down opportunities to go to Europe to stay here and try to get on an NBA team.
Harris nicely to the goal. Hart looks to Lopez. Lopez just back to that three-point line. Bingo. The other team. It's always fun to watch. We haven't seen him since December. There he is.
But it's just good when you see someone finally get an opportunity, because you know it can happen where it doesn't necessarily work out like that. I wonder what's his thought process on the direction.
Well, we'll get some of those ideas. Caruso misses, follow jam. Very nice.
Athletic Ralph, long arms. Gets after it on the defensive end. I wonder where he gets that from.
Thornwell for 3, bingo.
But you know what, Ralph, at 32, he understands that why should I wait for things to happen necessarily?
Oh, there's Payton again. Randall. Under the handle.
3 seconds.
Never been shy from distance. Never been very accurate either. 23% of the year. CJ all the way to the goal for the jam. Payton. Bingo. Second quarter gets underway. He'll be sitting down with us. We'll talk all sorts of stuff. Payton has just set a... Harrell. All right, Wallace. Almost 10 points a game here in the Big Show. Caruso for 3. Lakers look at chart.
And we have a great deal of flexibility, and with 2 lottery picks, but we do have some major decisions, but we're really excited about the future. Exactly. Yeah. But we'll still have some flexibility this summer depending on how some things play out. As you know, if you look at our roster now, we have 8 players under Jamil and Ty and CJ as two-way guys. They're rookies.
Right.
So along with, Milos and Juwan, and a lot of times you kind of serve your needs in free agency. We'll have some decisions here. Obviously, DJ has a player on. We can also use those picks and package them in trades. So you just have more chips, and that's when we looked at our roster and the young players we had, quite frankly, they just weren't good enough to contribute to winning over the veteran players, and we were a job of building confidence and yet keeping guys accountable for what their assignments are.
For those who aren't aware, you were on Doc's staff in Boston. Docs can hold their meetings in a phone booth. And you touched upon the quality of your staff now, but from Michael Winger, your general manager,
But the one thing, and I know you guys just from listening on telecast, you guys understand and talk about it, is not you, Bruce, just Ralph.
Is he setting us up for a letdown when he just has an average game, Ralph?
What, like a Ronaldo run or something? 61, 62% for a while. Here's Hart. Payton having a monster quarter.
The front office prepares for those types of situations. They're not going to rush the gun, and they're going to make sure they can do what's best for the ball club as Wesley Johnson knocks down the 3. But you just have to...
Bryant behind the pack.
Man, play a little.
Big man Bryant on him.
Oh.
8 on the shot clock.
Driving.
Beats the big man to the hole. A follow flush by DeAndre Jordan. DJ's first bucket. 7 rebounds though. Same 5 that started the game. Austin Rivers 0 for 7. Here's Harris. Wesley to DeAndre for 2.
So it's a good spot on the floor, mid-range game, and pull up from there instead of trying to always get all the way to the rim.
Bingo, 3-ball bucket. Into DeAndre, he scores and gets fouled. Free throw line jumper, very nicely done. There's that. Hart for 3. Playoff runs and championship runs in your days with the Spurs. You also had some days where the season was over and you had to play a game.
Are they going to allow the first couple of shots to dictate how they finish the game? And right now it's more about the concentration as Darius knocks down.
And they'll put it into a gear they've not yet been able to find. And we'll have a great finish. Hope so. Hart, another pose. Ennis. They give it up, and so do the Clippers. And Hart pose again.
I see.
I know the Clippers do not want to finish the season like this. Oh me, oh my.
To the fitness.
28 points, career game for Hart. Harris answers with a bingo. Lakers feeling their oats. One of the great cities in America. Keeps them in the Eastern Conference. Jump shot and the basket. Much resoundingly proved to be yes. Here's Harold. Montrez.
To the playoffs, they're going to want to kind of erase those things that transpired during the regular season.
Bobby dancing with the stars. It's tough at 6'3".
Yeah, 6'3", but can you run a team?
Yeah. Bryant. Holy smokers. That's a tough name to bring into this franchise, I would think. Harold to the basket for 2+1. Here comes Ingram. Ennis on the run. C.J. Williams inside. And Montrez.
Few modern-day guys in the NBA. What an institution.
Great basketball school that is.
Ron Ellis that went there, Ralph.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was the first time I saw a guy that big dominate in the
Bobby
game.
has his scores on the attack. 8:45 remaining. Into the corner. Payton curls it in. Bingo. But that worm has long ago turned.
And the sad part is that when you have other guys, as far as your opponents or guys that aren't playing to their ability.
I'm glad you read that part in the contract. There's so many others. The work behind the scenes, and the barbershop. Lead pass. Nice job by Harold. And collected himself and scored it.
Okay.
You are pained. You're working hurt tonight. I can tell that. Caruso, no. Zubac gets the rebound. That burns up time on the clock. So that's a big play for the big man. Caruso with a left hand. Very nicely done. Makes it up as 12. CJ. Bobby. String of losses to the Clippers. The second year in a row, Clippers will win the season series 3-1. Harold drops it into Boban. The Clippers for an interesting basketball season. They played hard. They overachieved. Caruso. Ball's turned over by Decker with 3 seconds to go. Sam will go out and get married this summer. Austin Rivers will get married this summer.